So 2025's here, and like every year I've made some goals for this year, and I've just been checking over last year's goals, and guess what, didn't come close. A few little wins along the way, but really didn't come close. And this has been happening now for years and years and years, and I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. This year has got to change. It's got to be different. And I've been really thinking about this last week. Why I keep going through this cycle of setting goals and then not really achieving them, not even getting anywhere close to them. And I've come up with, 10 points that I wanted to share with you today, that I believe if I get this right and if I address these and focus on these, I think my chance of success this year will be a lot higher. So I wanted to share these with you. Hopefully these will help you as well if you're going through this cycle of year after year setting these goals but nothing's really changing, and you're just like me, you're sick of it, you're done, and you want things to be different this year. I always say that every year, but I think there's a switch that gets flipped, and it's going to be different, and I know this is going to be different this year, but I still need to have this framework locked in to make that happen. So let's get stuck into it. And again, I've got these on notes just so I remember it all, so bear with me if you keep seeing me looking away. So the first point I want to make is focus, complete focus. If you're setting these goals, and I did this all the time, I'd set the goals and I'd literally just put them away. I'd just forget about them. I didn't review them, I didn't look at them. I just sort of set them and then I don't know, I must have thought they would just materialise out of nowhere, but that's not worked. So at the moment I'm completely focused every day on my goals. I look at them every day, I review them down, I write them down, and I'm thinking about them all the time and how am I going to achieve them. And I think this will definitely help me stay on track. Actually keep reminding yourself all the time of what you're trying to achieve, instead of just setting them these and then just forgetting about it. So that's number one. Number two, we know this already but we don't do it, is just get more specific with the goals. Get more specific. We're all guilty of this. We just want to lose weight, I want to make more money, I want to have better relationships. They're just too vague. It's too vague, and it never works. It never works when you just set this vague, generic goal. I used to get it all the time when I was personal training, and people would come to me, I want to lose weight. What does that mean? When? And another thing is, give yourself deadlines for these. Obviously we've got a year goal, but try and break that down to smaller, 3 months, 6 months goals, all leading to the bigger goal. Because I think what it is, I think it's a fear thing. I think people just don't want to be specific, because then it forces them to act. And I think deep down, even though they think they want to change, they don't. They're scared of it. They're scared of what that'll mean. And I think that's why we keep our goals very generic, because they just become, they're just not real when we just talk about generic, just general stuff. So definitely specific deadlines. Definitely, we know this as well. We know it. We know that works, but yet still we don't do it. On that part as well, even though we need to get specific, we still need to have, this is point 3, a longer term vision for where we're going, and a big why. The big why of why am I doing this in the first place. All right, we know we want to lose weight, we want to get healthy and fit, but what's the big goal? What's the long-term vision for this? Is it just because you want to live quality of life the next 30 years? You want to be around healthy and fit for your grandkids? You want to go traveling the world in your retirement? There's got to be a big reason for this. For me this year, I've got a big one, because I'm at work at the moment. I'm just starting a new business, so I've got a massive rocket up my arse at the moment. I've got a massive why, and this is why I do think this year is going to be different, because I've got this big reason behind me, pushing me out. When the resistance comes and I don't want to do, I've got no options at the moment. Plan B gone, all the bridges are burned, I'm out there, I've got to do this. And I think for yourself, you've got to create that sort of long-term plan and that real driving, burning purpose about why you want to achieve the goal, because otherwise it won't. You just lose momentum. You'll lose momentum, and you'll lose interest. And again, 2 or 3 months down the line, these things just fall away, and we just get back on the normal in our normal lives. So certainly, really sit down and think about this one. Think about what's the long-term plan, what's the big why, and really keep focused on that as much as you can, because that's going to get you through the tough times. Number 4, bear with me, is all about, again, mindset here. Is, big goals are tough. They're tough to achieve. I think we set these goals and just think they're going to just happen. We just a few changes here and there. But these things, if you want to change your life completely, if you want to, really sort of do big things with your life, there's going to be tough moments. There's going to be setbacks. It's not going to be just all plain sailing. And I think how you embrace these setbacks is how you get on. I've just know personally, now thinking back now, when I've started stuff and the moment's got tough and I've just gone, oh no, this is too hard, I'll never do it, and I've just stopped, or I've switched to something else. I've got to try. Oh, that's the reason, and I'll go on to that in a bit as well. But so you have to embrace these setbacks, and you have to say to them that this is only temporary. It's going to pass. And you just keep moving forward, and not just let this thing. And again, this will come back to the why, because these moments are going to come, these setbacks are going to come, but there's no big reason around it that you're really doing it for. They'll overcome you, and you'll pack in, you'll stop. I've seen it time and time again. So definitely, think about this, embrace it. That it's going to be tough, embrace it's going to be hard, and just have that mindset to deal with it. Again, I think we're on number 5 now. I don't care, don't know. Responsibility. I've talked about this in another video. You've got to start taking responsibility for everything in your life. Again, I'm letting this actually. And what I'm trying to get at here is we can all blame external factors that it's stopping, that holding us back. We can say, it's the economy, that's why I can't make the money, or I can't get a job, or my genetics are bad, I've got no time, work, that's why I can't get fit and healthy. There's all these other things that these excuses and lies. They're lies, basically. It's excuses we're telling ourselves all the time. And I think it becomes wind, because you just have to own everything in your life. This is what I've learned, and it's only a recent thing really, is you've got to own everything, own responsibility for everything. That gives you control, that gives you power, that you can change things, because the moment you give that power away, things become really, really difficult. And it's, the likelihood of success is going to be very, very hard. It's going to be a lot less. Number 6, I think we're at, is again having patience. These things. We all want it now. We all want it yesterday, don't we? But these things take time. Big changes take time, and you just need to have patience. That you're gonna. That things will happen. Just keep going, keep taking action, keep moving forward. Have the patience. Again, keep thinking longer term. It's not just about next week. And I just again refer back to personal training. People want to get fit, they want to lose weight like in a week, 2 weeks. Don't work like that. You've got to think longer term than that. You've got to have patience, and you've got to trust the process, and just learn to delay gratification as much as possible. Again, we can all succumb to distraction, and we all want that. The things we want them now, but life doesn't work out that, unfortunately. Not all the time. Sometimes it does, but a lot of the time it's not. And we have to embrace that. So definitely get patient, learn to delay gratification. So number 8, I think we're on, is stop looking for quick fixes. I've done this myself. You know, so guilty of this over the years, always looking for that shiny new object. This will work, this is the one. I've done it within fitness, dieting and stuff like that. I've done it in business, trying to earn money. You know, get the quick fix. And again, I think this is a mentality that has become really prevalent in modern society. And I'm seeing it now in weight loss, with all these new weight loss drugs coming through. They don't work out. Generally, they don't work. They don't last. And they don't ultimately fix the problem. They don't ultimately get you where you need to be. So I think we need to have to move away from that, you know, because, you know, the big stuff does take time, as I've just referred to. It does take time. You know, you might get the odd one, like for example, you know, at the moment you see all these with crypto and stuff like that. People are making a lot of money very fast, overnight almost. But long term for them, you know, what comes next? If all that blows up, you know, where do we go next? You know, you've not learned anything. You've not changed to go through these quick fixes, especially with weight loss. You know, you're just taking a drug and a pill or an injection, and you're losing weight. You're not building habits. You're not building resilience. You're not building the discipline, are you? So ultimately, you know, if you're not taking the drug, what happens then? You go back to where you were. And this is the whole point. We're forgetting that these goals, they change us, and they change us for the better. You know, you set a big goal and you achieve it. You're a different person. And I think that's what we need to sort of remember, and that's the whole point, to be honest. Again, this is one we know, but again, do we do it enough? It's surround ourselves with people who are on the same path, you know, supportive, who are positive, who are maybe ahead of us, you know, and can show us the way. We seem you know, the more, I can't remember that phrase, the 5 people that you surround yourself with are, will determine what you're doing with your life. It's true, you know, it's true. I've been guilty of this over the years, and it's, you know, the better people you've got around you, the more likely that you know you are going to achieve your goals and have success. So definitely think about that. Think about who you're hanging around with now, and just look at, you know, other people that you need to sort of move towards or gravitate towards and speak to, you know, and see what advice you can get and what inspiration you can get. And again, you know, you don't have to be people in person. There's lots of books you can read on this. There's people online that you can sort of tap into. So it's not just about your actual, you know, immediate network. There's lots of resources now where you can go and get inspiration and motivation. So I think that's it. I think the last one is, again, just, it's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough. Sometimes life will serve us up a really quick win. You know, something will happen and we'll get success quickly, and that's great. It does, you know, it does happen. I don't buy into all this completely all the time, that, you know, things don't, it's always a grind, it's always tough. I think, you know, good things can happen quickly, but generally, I think if we're honest, you know, it's tough. It's going to be tough. There's going to be tough times, but you have to embrace that. And that, again, is what makes you, you know, the getting through the tough times, solving problems, dealing with issues. That's the beauty of it all. That's where you grow. That's where you become a different person, a better person. And, you know, that's where you're going to get the sort of sense of accomplishment from. You know, if all these big things that we want to achieve were easy, there'd be no value to them. There'd be no point. You know, the fact that they're hard, the fact that the hardship is the thing, isn't it? That's the way. You know, that's why we want them, because it separates us, it elevates us, it takes us to a whole new place. So anyway, I just hope that helps today. If you're new to this channel, please, by the way, if you've watched this video so far to here, thanks so much. That really helps me out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please, and you want more, you like the content, please do. Again, that helps me out a lot. And yeah, you know, good luck. As I say, I wanted this video to be really positive, and I think it is. You know, I want you to have your best year this year. I want this to be the year that you really sort of make them changes in your life and break through to that next level and onwards and upwards. You know, spread your wings and fly. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. And again, thanks for being here today. Okay, cheers, bye.